Good morning. It's the first full day in Ivano-Frankivsk, which I'm probably pronouncing wrong. And right outside my hotel there's this market going on. Reminds me a little bit of Southeast Asia. Check that building out. Get everything from this place. Pasta here, look. Any washing stuff. It really does feel like a different world here. Lviv didn't as much. I just felt like a typical European city, a bit like a smaller Krakow. Just around here on this corner, I walked past these yesterday, got all the babushkas selling vegetables and flowers, trying to top up their pension. Pension's about £50 to £60 a month in Ukraine, which is not enough to live on, which is why all the babushkas are out selling flowers and stuff. So back in the main square again, got a town hall there, and apparently you can go up there and get views across the city. Now, I've no idea where you go to do that. That says tourist and investment centre over there. Let's go and find out. How'd you go up?
Next door.
Next door, thank you. Oh, we're taking a break now. I need to come back. This is the administration town hall. During the Ukrainian revolution of 2013-2014, there was a Euromaidan protest camp set up here, and I'm guessing that's what this is here for. It's got the names and dates of all the people that lost their lives. I'm liking Ivano-Frankivsk. It's not a great deal to do here, but it's a nice city to walk around. Definitely time for coffee now. So I've just checked out the menu, and it's a decent menu and it's pretty cheap as well. So I've gone for some couscous, chicken, curry and apple. And I was warned it's spicy. So let's see what Ukrainians mean when they say it's spicy. Well, it's a good choice to eat here, because rather than just filling my face with junk, I've actually got some nice healthy food. And the apple works really well, it's just like potato, really. It's really nice, and that costs about £2. Well happy with that. Well, that was a bloody lovely breakfast, and it was reasonably priced as well. So I had 2 Americanos, and then I had the fried chicken with apple and curry couscous, and the whole lot came to just over £4. Food was great, coffee was good, and they only play Ukrainian music, which I liked. So if you are in Ivano-Frankivsk, then go and check out Urban Space 100. Highly recommend it. Now let's go and climb this bloody town hall. So it's only cost 20, which that's what it said it cost on Google Map. Reviews, well, that was 2 years ago, so it's not gone up in 2 years. Apparently on each floor get a bit of Ukrainian art as well, so it's a museum as well as an observation deck, or a gallery should I say. Hello. I had no idea what she was talking about. Crikey, it goes on forever. still more to climb. I think this was it now. It doesn't look that high from the ground. Well, it certainly offers good views up here. And it also seems to be a popular place for wedding photos. I've seen so many people getting married in the last few days, or having wedding photos done. And this is the old square then. Oh, I think that's it then. Because they're trying to take their photos, and the last thing they want is me photobombing their wedding photos. It still feels surreal to be here. I mean, not just specifically here, I mean in the Ukraine. During 18 months of lockdown, the closest I got to Ukraine was watching Bold and Bankrupt videos. And yeah, and then just arriving here and just seeing all the signs and seeing the larder cars and the bus stops with the mosaics. It's like, bloody hell, I'm actually in a Bold and Bankrupt video. It's a similar feeling when I went to Southeast Asia and arrived in Bangkok. And before I went there, I was checking out all YouTube videos and vlogs and stuff of people in Bangkok, the street food markets. And then when we arrived, actually seeing the street food was just incredible. It's just, here we are then. A year of travel in Southeast Asia ahead of us. That was 3 years ago now. Right, time to go. Well, I was told I couldn't go into the gallery. I had to pay extra for that. Then I was told the gallery I was allowed in, that I wasn't allowed to take photos. Not the friendliest of bunch, these people in Ivano-Frankivsk, whatever it's called. Look at this sausage. Ooh, smell this. Well, it looks like it would be a beautiful fountain if it was switched on. Check this out, the Ivano-Frankivsk Theatre. It's a lovely old place, isn't it? I'm guessing this was definitely built during Soviet times. I don't know what it is, but I'm getting an awful lot of strange looks off people. And when I'm walking past people, they can't take their eyes off me. No, I can understand why, but to be honest, it's the trousers. They look at me and they look at my trousers, and then they no one's seen a pair of trousers like this before. You know, that's weird. I got them from Eastern Poland, for God's sake. It's very strange. It's almost like every single person I walk past knows that I ain't from around here. Look at the old cinema. What a beauty. Let's go and have a look inside the old cinema and see how it compares to the cinemas in England. Okay, it's very quiet. It's a very strange city. It's kind of got this quietness about it. It's like even when you're walking through the city centre, everything just seems so quiet, apart from the actual main roads, where everyone's so impatient with each other and everyone's kind of beeping at each other for the smallest of reasons. Although even they've quietened down there. Now in a couple of days I have to get a bus from here to a small town called Uryach, and the bus station is just down here, and I've heard it's chaos. So I'm just going to go and have a look now. I'm going to see what time the buses are on my phone. You can actually buy them online. I'm going to see what time the next one is and see if I can actually find it. So I don't want to be turning up on Sunday and not being able to find the bus. This is the bus station then. Don't think we're going to get any free Wi-Fi or aircon on these things. Yeah, I suppose I should have a look to see how Uryach is spelt using the Cyrillic alphabet. That one goes. Oh, well, this one goes as well. In 4 minutes. It's full though. Maybe on Sunday it won't be so busy. The question is, do I risk just buying it online and getting here and finding out that my online ticket means bugger all? Or do I just turn up at the station? Oh, this is where I came in yesterday. The train station. Maybe we should go and have a look. See what the train station is like in this city. I could also look for trains to Uryach, because I looked online and the buses apparently take an hour and a half, which is not too long to be cramped, hot and uncomfortable. But trains are always better than buses. So I looked at the trains, and there are trains that leave here to take you to Uryach. It takes 17 and a half hours. I don't know, that must go via London or something. I'm guessing one of these is arrivals and one of these is departures. I don't know which is which. Well, that doesn't help at all. The added bonus about a train as well is you've got a bit more room, rather than being cramped on one of these things. You can see the babushkas just basically selling anything that they've got. Old clothes, old shoes. Well, this is just a couple of minutes away from the main train station, or the only train station, and this looks like a World War II monument because all the dates of the people who died in 1944. Google Maps, it says that this is a mass grave for the soldiers. But this looks more like Holocaust victims to me, with the children. Well, this is a strange old place. I've never sat in the front seat of a helicopter before. In fact, I've never been in a helicopter before. Oh, that needs turning off. Turn it down a bit. A bizarre sight. Looks like an old derelict building. The sign there saying you can't go in. It looks like a stage around here. We have live music on. Not a bad stage. I don't know how long it is since they had any live music on in here, judging by the amount of beliefs that's on the stage and stuff. It's ridiculously cheap. It's like literally less than £1 for a beanie hat. Socks are about 30p. Definitely need to stock up on some of the old socks, because mine have all got holes in there. I bought about 27,000 t-shirts and 5 pairs of socks. Well, that's it for my time in Ivano-Frankivsk. Just gone to grab myself a coffee. I'm not allowed to sit inside. New COVID restrictions which did come into place yesterday, so it's going to be interesting, this next leg of the adventure back into lockdown. All I've got to do now is go to the bus station and hopefully try and find a bus that's going to take me to Uryach. Well, I'm on a bus. I don't know if it's the bus. Got to the bus station, some bus kind of pulled in. It did say Uryach on it in Cyrillic, obviously. So I asked him and he said no, I'm pointed to this bus. So I came to this bus and about 5 people all looked at my piece of paper and pointed me off into the station. So I went into the station. Obviously they don't speak any English. She did Google Translate and it said he's not arrived yet. So he didn't tell me where he was arriving to. So I came back outside, came back to this bus. I saw that it said Uryach on the front and it leaves at the time that it says on my ticket, so I showed them again and they said, yeah, just get on. So, who knows? The bus appears to be heading to Uryach.